The pandemic forcing many of us to work from home, and it turns out a lot of people have embraced the idea, but is it secretly costing you money? Financial advisor Jeff Bangerter joins us live to explain some of the hidden costs of working remotely. Jeff, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Let's go over some of those secret costs that people may not be thinking about.
Well, I think when you realize you're staying home a lot more, right? So you're going to have the cost of higher utilities, you're probably eating more. So you're going to have a lot of things that increase. And one of the things too is that if you set up an office, right, the cost of a desk, a printer, other supplies, kind of the whole 9 yards so that you can operate from home, it really starts to add up. And a lot of employers are not reimbursing employees for those expenses.
Well, speaking of those expenses, can we write them off when we file our taxes?
Most likely no.
Oh.
So there was a change in the tax law that says that employees that have these unreimbursed expenses cannot write that off on their taxes. Now, if you're a work from home person and you're self-employed,
Sure.
then as long as you have that space specifically for your work, it can't be personal and work, then you can write that space off. So, I would recommend that they, reach out and talk to their tax advisor about their specific situation just to make sure.
There are some positive impacts on our finances working from home.
Well, we've all heard time is money, right? So
Sure.
You're spending less time commuting, you're spending less money on vehicle maintenance, less on fuel, right, to get where you need to go. So there are quite a bit of savings for all of us if we can work from home. But a lot of people have actually moved. And, so they thought, well, I'm going to move to, maybe from the Bay Area to here to Sacramento because it's cheaper, but they had increased costs in, either mortgage or rent because of the pandemic. So they want to look at that. You also want to keep track of if you do move and you are working telecommuting from another state, you need to keep track of the hours that you're working or the days that you're working because you might be subject to out-of-state tax as well.
Okay. Hidden costs of working remotely. Jeff Bangerter with Bangerter Financial Services. Thanks for being with us this morning. Take care.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.